welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia, aka Teacup Simmer, and this is another part of our niche series. And we are back in our Lazuli Tribe, where our beautiful lapis lazuli touched creatures are getting ready to make their first steps into their first new adventure onto the next island in our big archipelago chain. We are in the Lazuli Tribe, and if you guys are new to my channel, if you guys have showed up since the inception of the Lazuli Tribe, welcome to the channel. My name's Tia, aka Teacup Simmer, and we have been working with our Lazuli Tribe to get them sorted in their adventure and in their story. Currently, our tribe was started by two creatures who washed up onto this island, and they were from completely two different tribes, but they ended up falling in love and started having children. Some of their children ended up being touched, that we're saying, by the goddess of the ocean and adventure, Lapis, and she has gifted some of their children with beautiful blue eyes, and all of those blue-eyed children and their descendants are adventurers. They are going off and making incredible adventures and are trying to kind of explore their entire archipelago that they have explored, or at least that they're living on right now. We've currently explored the entire island. We're kind of working on this area over here, but now we're getting ready to have these guys jump to the next island. Our oldest creature, I believe, on this, our first actually explorer. So Yato actually has 1 day left, and so he has spent his entire life moving through the grasses, exploring their home island to get to the edge, and he is going to spend his last day. I'm pretty sure he's going to end up on the shore, because I don't know if he's going to be able to make it across, because this is like a very precipitous jump. I'm pretty sure this is actually too deep for them. I don't really know. We're gonna see. I can't tell if it's actually gonna be too deep. I don't want to do it to Yato, but if he does pass away in the water, I think it would be fitting. It doesn't look like he's gonna pass away. So he is getting his first taste of the ocean, which is kind of amazing. But he's sitting in the water. I don't think he can jump across. I think maybe some of the younger ones might be able to. We can see if Tide can. Tide, can you get across? Tide is also a son of Winona, one of our major creatures that started the explorer side of our tribe. And then we have Zuri over here with her many children. And some of her sisters, like kind of discarded children, I'd say, who are over here kind of picking up food. They're definitely going to, now that there's been a path broken up into like the inner parts of the island, I think some of her Zuri's children are going to spread out looking for more food sources, but some of them actually might start once these guys have cleared this jump. Some of them might go to the next island with them. So this is also going to be very interesting. I'm super excited to be back. The Lazuli Tribe is adorable to me. I love them so much. Oh, old man Seer, he's adorable. He's still sitting here. I'm pretty sure he's one of the oldest. I think Yato's older than him, but he's still one of the oldest creatures on the island, and he's been here for such a long time. Him and his berry bushes, he's gone through a lot to keep his berry bush his. Let me see. I'm trying to think if there's anyone we want to move first, because I want to get this bunny. Reed. So Reed is over there, and then we have the two. They have Ime, who looked after Winona's child, Rota, for her, because Winona has had the late Winona. I'm not sure if you guys can see her. I kind of miss her. That's bad. I miss her so much. She was like our only antlered creature. She was amazing. She was extremely eccentric. She had a lot of babies, and most of them are the ones that are traveling right now. But she also had a few children so that we could get some extra genes. But those children she kind of left alone, so they never actually got to know her. So Rota is one of her children she left with her sisters, and he's going into the grasses to kind of find out about his family and about his mother and what she was like. And we have Coral, I'm pretty sure is also one of Winona's babies. I'm pretty sure Coral is, yeah, Coral is a Winona baby. And so she's over here helping pick up berries. Ime has always been a homebody. She's one of the younger ones of the original creatures that were on the here. And let me see. Rami is going to help by knocking down the tree. We're going to have to figure out, because Zuri's still in charge. But because her mate passed away already, she's not really going to have any more babies. There's Wave, who can come over here and pick up this food. Seer is going to be over here with his berry bush, just knocking away. And Ripple is also one of the younger ones. She's going to help with digging up some stuff. Messy is one of our other creatures who ended up with blue eyes, and we say our blue-eyed creatures have a tendency to want to adventure. And so she's going off into the territory to adventure with all of these boys, actually, and our beautiful Storm here, who's like the only girl, I'm pretty sure. And I don't think anybody can jump across. Yeah, I think the only way they'd be able to go is if they took a nosedive into the water. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that. Let me see. Jasper can go straight. I think Jasper would take the plunge, because he's gonna have to go deep and then come back up. Yep. So yeah, Yato is only going to be able to look at look across the, I guess, cavern or trench. There we go. He's going to only be able to look across the trench with envy and a little bit of pride and sadness, because he's only able to watch his sister's children go off and kind of do the things that him and his sister both dreamed about since they were little nicelings in the nest. And we're going to get Rota to come this way. He is going to help pick up food over here. We're probably going to send some of Zuri's babies off this way. Willow has taken over her father's perch underneath the tree. Ripple, Lila. Let me see. And then we have Asfor, who is also one of our blue-eyed creatures, who is, I think he's Plantain's baby. I haven't played this in a little bit, you guys, but yeah, he's Plantain's baby. So Plantain and Kai was one of our first creatures who also had blue eyes. He was a younger brother to Winona. And Plantain and Kai had a baby, and so we could get some of Plantain's genes, and Asfor is that baby, and he has great horns. He's going to be really great with strength, because we definitely need some more creatures that have a little bit of strength. I think most of Winona's babies picked up the horns from their father, which is great, and their father's name was Topaz. We're also using those gem names, so I want to thank you guys so much for passing off those gem names for me. I'm super happy about those. I'm going to be using them when we start having some more babies, hopefully when we get over to the next island. Let's skip the day. All right, so it looks like Zephyr is old enough now. Jasper is the first one on the new island, and oh my gosh, Yato's gone, you guys. Yato's gone. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, so we're gonna have to get Zephyr to cross. He's gonna go all the way up here, and we're gonna have Tide cross. Oh, so if you do it like that, maybe it's not bad. We're not going to have her go down because she's still too young. So we're going to probably have Jasper. No, we'll have Tide sit here and wait for her. And then Jasper's going to do the first bit of exploring onto the next island. And little Asfor is old enough now to start moving. And his dad is probably going to watch over him. Thorn, after her encounter with a Barina, and she's kind of lost a little bit of health because of that. She realized how short life is, and so she's going off to kind of adventure as well, just so that she can see more than she's kind of earned an adventure spirit because of the way that her life, because of what she went through. So she's kind of earned that versus some of her other siblings who just never had it, or like never actually wanted to do anything with it. Let me see, can we get Rami to come over here? Nope. So we have a lot of creatures to take care of. Ime is always going to be near a berry bush. That's just kind of how she is. Zuri is going to help her daughter out by knocking down some nuts. And Willow is going to be over here. Lila, I'm not sure if we renamed her or not, but she's going to go this way to see if she can find some more food. Seer is over here with Ripple trying to pick up food, and Ripple is probably also going to go off because I think she wants to make sure she can help pick up enough food for the tribe. And I'm trying to think, is that everyone? I think that's everyone. Storm is still waiting. Everybody like Tide and Zafir are both waiting for her. Jasper already kind of went off because I think they all have kind of like itchy paws to go in and see what they're going to find. And we're not having too many babies right now because we have 19 creatures. Who died? Someone died. Show. Oh, that's it. I thought I was trying to make sure it wasn't anything serious. All right, so we've got Storm is here, and we're gonna put her back over here. Yay! And there's a bunny. Jasper, get it. So now we know that this place is abundant in food. Zafir is out here. So now the babies of Winona have made it over to the next island. Hopefully this is going to get easier as they continue to explore, and everyone will kind of recognize that the islands aren't so bad as the younger ones start going. Let's see, we'll get Thorn to go here. I'm not gonna move her anymore because I don't want her to drown. And Messy is going to kind of pick up food as she goes. Asfor is over here. He has that digging paw from his mom, which is what we wanted. And then Kai is also just going to wait for his son, make sure that he's old enough to go. And Coral, even though she's a Winona's baby, I think even though she didn't really know her mom that well, so she's probably going to spend her time near berry bushes because she's grown up with her aunts, Ime and Aunt Zuri. So Ime is going to go off and see if she can find some more berry bushes. Lila is going to be here picking off that berry bush. Let's see, Willow is going to pick up these nuts. Zuri is going to help with those. We're just trying to make sure we pick up as much food as possible. Seer is almost going to pass away. Oh my gosh, Seer. He's just such a grouchy old man. He's gone through so much. I like him so much. Oh my gosh. And then we're going to have Wave is also going to go out this way. We're going to get Rami to come over here, see if he can pick up that food, which actually worked out really well, which I'm happy about. And we're probably going to have to start deciding who's going to take over for, like, I guess, not necessarily for, yeah, I guess you'd call them the homebodies, because Zuri is getting older. She only has 3 days left, and she's not going to have another mate. So we're going to have to decide between her children and Winona's children who's going to stay on this island and have babies, and then who's going to go to this island and have babies. Because we kind of want to make sure that we have, like, a consistent population at each location, so that they can kind of continue to use the food resources that are on each island. We're never going to have every berry bush covered like we do now, but we're probably still going to be able to kind of take advantage of the trees, of the berry bushes, of everything, all of the resources, so we make sure that as our tribe grows, because we currently have 19 creatures. We're going to have so many more creatures by the time we get to another port. Even if we want to get to this port, let's say, and we go to a harder port, we're still going to have to populate each of these islands and leave some creatures behind, if not. And then there's always a possibility of us having our water-bound creatures, which a lot of Zuri's babies have those water genetics that we want to keep track of, like Reed. Pretty sure Reed has some of them. He doesn't have that one. Who has some of those traits? Let me see. There's actually some creatures that have water body. Here it is. So Wave has gills, which came from his dad, Breeze, who came in. Was a blind creature who had to like instigate himself into the tribe with his cracker jaw, and he offered nuts to the then matriarch Misu, who she kind of grew to like him, but he passed on a lot of water-based things like gills here. There it is. Ripple has the water body. So they're all kind of there. We just want to make sure that we kind of pass those on. And here we go. Our adventurers have gotten their first taste of adventure. Oh goodness. All right. So what are we going to do? This is ridiculous. Let me see. Tide. So we're going to get Storm to break that down first. Tide, come up here and attack. This is like ridiculous. Really? This is like their first taste of adventure on their new island, and they're having to deal with a Barina. And it doesn't even look like there's a baby Barina. It's just a Barina. So Zephyr is going to help out. There we go. And Storm is going to pick up that meat. So these guys are getting to be great adventurers, I think. Rota is going to follow Thorn, who wants to, at the very least, go to a new island, leave her home island, and at least be a little bit adventurous while she can. And then we have Kai over here, who's kind of showing his son the way because he doesn't have his mother anymore. And then we have Messi, who's picking up some food while she kind of scopes out the area. I think she's a little bit more cautious because she grew up with Zuri and the rest of the tribe, who aren't as adventurous as Winona's very eccentric bouncy brood, who decided to just run off and attack a Marina and just deal with everything on their own. Let's see. Ripple is going to pick up some food. Lila is doing fine. Coral is over here picking up berries. Zuri is using her last bits of strength to help her daughter out and kind of support her. I don't know if Willow would take over. Willow doesn't have that great of fertility. But let me see. Who would actually work well? There's C and I, B and I, A and C. So Ime is going to be around for a little bit longer. Coral might actually do well. Or Ripple. Maybe Lila? I think maybe Coral. So Coral, A and C, B and I. So Coral and Robbie maybe? Or Coral and Reed. That would be pretty. So Coral and Reed could actually have babies together. So we're going to put these little orange dots on them just to make sure that we know that they actually can mate as soon as I remember what an orange dot looks like. And so they can kind of take over this territory. So they could probably start having babies over in this area, take over the inner nests. And let's see, we're going to have Wave go this way, pick up berries over here. We're trying to make sure we spread out. and basically get everything that we can from the island. We're probably going to end up having to leave some creatures. Like I think Coral and Reed are going to have babies here, and these guys are going to stay. And then Messy and some of the other creatures like Thorn, who has A and D, D and E, D and E, A and G. Nope, not anybody there. Kai, B and C. So Kai and Thorn actually could have some babies. If Thorn is actually going to be around for another 6 days. So Kai can get over here, and then they can probably start populating this little tiny island while everyone kind of continues their exploring. Because I don't think the blue-eyed beautifuls are going to stop exploring much, but I think Kai in his old age and recognizing that he wants to make sure he can basically push his son forward, I don't think he's going to be as exploring as much. I think he's going to get to this one and kind of be done, whereas Jasper and Zephyr and Storm and Tide are going to be a little bit more pushy when it comes to exploring. So I think that's everyone. Oh yeah, and Seer passed away. Seer's gone. Our beautiful Seer who left his berry bush behind. Oh my gosh, I love Seer. And Zuri is on her last day. She has spent so much time taking care of the tribe the way she would think her mother would want her to. And even though she doesn't really necessarily approve of her sister's tactics by leaving her children, she's still a little bit okay. She still understands her. So we're going to get Ripple to go this way and see if she can find some more food. Ime, I think now that everything's been opened up, I think she'd be more comfortable with kind of exploring the area, because now that Winona's and all of her family have kind of basically explored the entire section, she'd be a little bit more comfortable with going out and kind of seeing other places besides the 3 berry bushes that she grew up next to. And then we're gonna get Kai to swim over here, come this way. And then we're going to get Asfor to be here. We're going to get Rota here, and then he's going to go here. And he's going to wait for Asfor. And I don't think Asfor is old enough yet to move. And then, let's see, Thorn has a couple days left. So we're going to see if Zephyr and them can find some location. There's berry bushes over here. And let's see, Storm, I don't think it's seeing anything. Jasper, they're just trying to explore around the area, see if there's anything that they can use, if there are any nests around, anything like that. So it doesn't look like there's an immediate nest. So I think she'd probably go here. So let's have Kai go here. So what are their genes? So he has good eyes and he has horns inactive. There's nothing really wrong with his genes. He just doesn't have a pattern. She doesn't have a pattern either. We just want to make sure she has good eyes and maybe add some nimble fingers in there. So add eyes. There's a tree on this one. So let's add nimble fingers, and then let's have him add the horns in. And then is there any other thing we want to make sure? Nope, he has big nose pretty much. And then nimble fingers here as well. So these guys are going to try to have a baby, and then she's going to plop down a nest right next to the berry bushes, and they're going to start colonizing that area. Asfor is going to sit there waiting for his family, or waiting at least till he gets old enough to be able to explore on his own. And Rami is over here. I think that's everyone, so we're just going to keep skipping the day. And I think Zuri's gone. Yes, Zuri is gone. No, our beautiful Zuri. So Coral who in her new age, she's going to come over here so that she can start being the next breeder of this tribe, or at least she's going to be like, I'm not sure what we're going to call these guys, because it's not like east side and west side anymore since we took over the entire island. But we do want to make sure that we kind of like, because this entire group is the Lazuli tribe, but our very eccentric portion of the Lazuli tribe is more of our adventurers. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think we should call our kind of more homebody pick berries type of creatures are going to be, versus our adventurers like Messy, who are very pushy about finding new lands and exploring and things like that. So Coral, let me check your genes, babe. She's big body and active. She has horns. She's good. And then he's also fine. So we're probably just going to see what type of babies they have. And then he's going to sit here and open that. And then we're going to go over here because I think they had they had 2 babies. Babies! Jasper, help me out. So we're going to clear this out. Oh, new life, new babies, super cute. Oh gosh. Okay, so blue eyes and not blue eyes. Rovon, you're gorgeous. I like you. Okay, so we have to name these guys, and so I got a bunch of gem names, which was great. And they both look healthy. I'm enjoying this so much. Let me see. Let's check for some names to give these guys. Our list is getting super long, you guys. Ooh, Larimar. I want to name her that. So we're going to name her Larimar. Let's go with Larima, because I don't want to go with Larimar because that sounds weird, but I like Larima. And then where's her brother? There he is. He's like a yellowish color. So do we have one? Ooh, let's go with not greenish, not pinkish, reddish, no. Let's go with Beryl. There we go. And he has like those amazing horns that I actually really wanted, so yay! So we have 2 new babies. We're gonna have Thorn come over here, plop down another nest. Storm is gonna keep exploring and kind of open up some pathways as she goes. And Kai is gonna open up the area around his new mate, since Kai and Thorn are actually super cute together. Let me see. Rota was waiting for Asfor, who is here, and now he is on this other side. Yay, his dad can stop worrying about him. So, and we're gonna get Rota over here, who's been following basically his brothers and sisters, but he doesn't really know them, so he kind of feels out of place. I think they would just be excitedly exploring the area just like their mother and their uncle told them how to, and he would just kind of be like, I don't really know where I'm going, and I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm just gonna see what I can find and kind of get from osmosis what he would kind of expect his mother's children to kind of act. Ime is getting older. She's over here. Lila is probably going to go this way and hang out over near these berry bushes. Let's see. Ooh, there's a Crabbit. Willow is over here by her lonesome. She might move trees and start working on this tree over here. And then we've got Wave, who's been working on this bunny. Rami, who's working on this bunny. And the moles over here. So we definitely need some more strength in our tribe, but I think that's we're kind of getting that. Like these creatures on this island, Thorn and Kai's babies are going to have a lot more strength. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else I need to take care of before we switch the day. And we're going to definitely see what babies these guys are going to have, and then I think we're going to close this part out. Ooh, the drought is over. Babies. A baby. Larima. Get out of the way. Kai, get out of the way. Move your son. Oh my goddess, he has purple eyes. He is gorgeous. We have a new baby in the tribe, and he doesn't have nimble fingers, but he has ram horns, and he has beautiful purple eyes. Oh my gosh. So this is definitely, he might have a new patron god. Ooh, guys. Okay, I'm not going to name him yet because I want to see if we can come up with some new names for him. Some names that kind of focus on his purple eyes, but there might be a new patron god or goddess that's going to take this new little creature in a completely new direction. So definitely let me know down in the comments what you guys think, because I definitely find that super interesting. Like, he has a purple eyes in both slots, so he's definitely going to end up having some babies with some form of purple eyes. That's kind of great. And then let me see what type of babies it. Oh wow, we've got some red gems, you guys. Oh wow. So we have Kirkiro and Kirdukduk with blue eyes. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we're getting some really interesting transitions, you guys. We've gotten two creatures that are bright red coloring, so I wonder what that's going to do for the tribe of creatures with just basic brown colors, really simple. They've never had anything really eccentric like a color like bright red to deal with before, other than the creatures that have decided to continue to wander. So I wonder how they're going to adjust to these two babies. So we're going to also wait to name these guys, because this might definitely impact how the tribe treats some of their babies from now on. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know down in the comments. Please also leave me any names that you guys have. Let me know what you think Coral is going to do about her two very bright red babies, since she just became the ruling matriarch of the tribe. And then we have our beautiful purple-eyed nicheling, who doesn't look that different from all of his brothers and sisters. Well, his brother and his sister on the surface, but he has beautiful purple eyes, which might mean that there might end up being some changes to like a deity that he might start following. Ooh, this is going to be so fun. So if you guys enjoyed it, please let me know down in the comments. If you can, please leave a like and please subscribe if you really love me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.